Yo guys, Dark Series Creator here. So quickly, I just wanted to thank all of you who are watching this, and thank all of you who consistently watch the podcast, because personally for me, these are like the most boring videos on the channel to watch back for me. And I know it's pretty much just like the diehards who watch the podcast, even though the last one did pretty well. It actually like got like double the views of any other podcast I've done, and it like almost got as many views as my normal videos. So thank you guys, those diehards who watch these. And I know some of you crazy people literally like finish the whole thing, and I don't know how. Shout out to you, cause dang. Speaking of supporters, I literally hit 100 subscribers. At the time of this recording, 101. So this should come out in like 3 days. So yeah, but no, thank you guys so much. Anyone who's watching this and who is subscribed to me, thank you so much. It's crazy. It's awesome. You know, obviously it's not like a million or anything, but I'm still appreciative of it just because I didn't ever anticipate, you know, myself getting to this point. I mean, it took 2 years, but you know, 2 years ago I wouldn't have expected it. So it's pretty awesome. So thank all of you guys, and you guys will be getting a video for 100 subs at some point here. Give me a minute though, because I don't know when it'll come out, because it's gonna take a minute to make. It's a good video. I'm not someone who likes to give too much out too soon, but it's a cool video. I'm literally like putting a lot of effort into it. I'm literally like writing a script for it and everything. This is like legit, guys. It's gonna be decked out with just creativeness and yeah. Sorry if I'm like incoherently groggy at this point. Like I've only slept like 12 hours total in the last 3 days. I've been having trouble sleeping. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I'm literally like I can't right now. I'm like to the point of like white girl, I can't even right now, like literally. So yeah, you guys should be getting that video soon, and hopefully you're hyped for it. And speaking of effort and new videos, I've been editing the most recent videos, like the flexing on these peasants video and the flexing behind the scenes video, on a PC editing software called OpenShot, and hopefully it's noticeably better. But oh wow, what was that voice crack? But yeah, so the reason I've been editing on that rather than WeVideo on my phone, which is what I was editing on, was because I had to, basically. So yeah, because I been editing through the videos that I was filming on my camera during like my whole like depression thing, or my deep depression at least, and I can't edit my videos from my camera on my phone, so I had to start editing on PC, and it's like the best thing ever, because it's actually like the videos are turning out, you know, even better. So I have like one more video that is the sequel to I Hate These Kind of People, and that's a pretty cool video, but that was filmed on my phone, and then other than that, that's the last pre-recorded video, at least, from my phone, and then you know, everything else is just on my camera, and I'm editing through all that right now. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how the videos are turning out with OpenShot so far, and I urge you guys to watch the flexing video and watch the flexing behind the scenes video, because they're both pretty cool in their own ways. Like the flexing video is very funny, and then the flexing behind the scenes video is very, very creative, Casey Neistat style. And I'll talk about creativeness more later, but for now, I'm gonna literally like shout myself out. I don't know how many of you make it to the end of all my videos, or check the descriptions, but I have a Twitter, and not many of you are following it, obviously. It literally only has 5 followers, which is like insane. So I just quickly in a video I wanted to shout it out and like speak about it, just so that you guys know it's there, and you know, whatever. And then the next shout out I want to give myself is if you check the featured channels page on my channel, you'll see I added some, and subscribe to Not Dav, and subscribe to Chad Flick. Chad's my YouTube friend, and Dav is my my IRL friend. But yeah, and then the third one that I added in there was my own second channel. So currently there's no content on there, but soon enough I will be adding some new content on there, and I'm not sure completely what it will be right now, but I know soon I'll add something on there. It'll probably just really be like mostly like the videos that aren't long enough or I don't deem creative enough to put on the main channel. Speaking of deeming videos creative enough, I'll get into that later, but yeah, so follow my Twitter and subscribe to the second channel, and you know, just to get more updates and more content from me. So yeah, I hope I didn't just break my hand, you know, jerking myself up. All right, let's move on, guys. Next point. So quickly, the return to dark, or the return video, the return of Darkseer's creator video. Good God. In the trailer part of it, where it's like all those clips from new videos. First of all, some of them just haven't come out yet, so give me some time on that, because I'll speak on that later. And some of them you'll never see. There were some clips in there from new videos that I ended up just literally deleting, because I felt that they didn't fit the new creative narrative for the channel. So I literally just offed those videos, literally. So not many of them, most of them that you saw clips from are still going to be uploaded or have already been uploaded, really. But some of them were just not you'll never see. So good God. Speaking on deleting things, this is something I want to delete, or at least a piece of it. Alright, let's just get into it. Alright, so last podcast, there was something really frustrating with the editing that was not my fault, and I'm sure you guys, if you saw that, you know what I'm talking about. But, and why that podcast? Of all the ones, why the one with the most views? Why couldn't it have happened to the one with like 20 views? Like, literally, one of my podcasts literally only has like 20 views. So basically what happened was, I got done editing through it. I was all finished editing it, and I spent more time on that one than I had ever spent on a podcast. But I spent a lot of time on it, and then I edited it, and I checked the preview of the editor, like to see what the video should have looked like, what I thought it was about to look like. And I'm like, okay, great, it's all done, right? So I saved the video, I export it, and then I go back and I check it, and this was like hours later, like after I had uploaded it to YouTube, because I didn't thoroughly check through it after I exported it and saved it, because I didn't think I need to, because it looked fine in the preview. After I had already uploaded it and it was too late to do anything about it, I checked it again, and on YouTube I checked it, and there was all these audio screw-ups. Like, there were some points where it would literally like repeat a word that I said like 10 times, and it sounded really weird, and the background beat would mess up on those parts, and whatever. It was just really annoying to listen to, and that probably tuned out a couple of viewers. So that was a real, like, huge annoyance for me, and I especially, like, because I'm a very huge perfectionist, OCD, crazy, like, person. So that was a really, really annoying thing for me, and I didn't really have any control over it. But yeah, so sorry for that. But in this video and for any future podcasts, I will be checking the video after I save it, right before I upload it. I'll check it, so that doesn't happen again, because that was really annoying for me, and I cringe every time I watch it back. So quickly, I want to give you guys a little life update. You guys probably know from my first I Hate These People video, or This Kind of People, whatever I titled it. I don't like people who talk about things like this, or not, rather people who complain about them. So I don't really like talking about this, but I am out of my really deep depression. Obviously, the uploads have been more consistent, but at a certain point, even when I returned to YouTube, I was still, like, pretty deeply depressed. But over time, I eventually got out of it, and now I'm pretty much, like, completely out of the deep depression. Obviously, I'm still emo. Obviously, I'm still a pretty dark person. I literally have a series on the channel called Darkness Within, which I will speak about later on in this podcast. But for now, life update. Okay. So basically, like, I was going through that, obviously, but now I'm pretty much out of it, and it just took time, really. Like, if you guys, any of you guys who are YouTubers who watch me, like avid YouTubers who upload a lot, you guys know the struggle and the motivation it takes to make videos, and especially the videos that I make, and the creativity within my videos. It takes a lot of motivation, and it's really draining to your motivation and your energy when you're deeply depressed. So that was a huge issue for me, that over time I got over it mostly, and kind of overcame it, or overcame the piece of it that was killing my motivation. So yeah, that's a good thing. My voice almost seems really like, yeah, man, like, God, I hate my family. Oh. But it is a good thing. But it's just kind of a, I don't know. It's ironically, it's a depressing subject. But yeah, let's move on. So, relating to that, in the documentary, I spoke a lot about wanting to make very creative videos, and, like, making my videos more creative, and I've been doing that. As you can see, even if it's like a funny video, I put like a funny, or not a funny, but I put in like a creative intro on it, where it's like music and shots from the video, or just random shots that I've taken, just to add some creativity to it. What I wanted to say, okay, so like with the house tour video, that was pre-recorded before I decided. There was a point in time where I hadn't decided yet to go super duper creative. Obviously, I've been very creative with the channel since I started, pretty much, just with like the series and stuff like that. But with all my videos, I wanted to get really creative. But I didn't decide to do that until like shortly before I returned to YouTube. And obviously, like, the return video was like the start of the really creative videos. So I've been trying my best with what I have, but and adding more creative aspects to the videos if I don't feel that they're creative enough on their own with what was pre-recorded. But I once again, they're all pre-recorded. You can tell the ones that are super pre-recorded by my mustache. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I started shaving it a couple months ago. But when I was in that really deep depression, I still had the mustache. So all of those videos that I was filming, because the filming is kind of the easy part for most videos. The editing is the vigorous part. Just to give you guys some context on that, or some insight rather. The flexing on these peasants video took me 12 hours to edit, and the flexing behind the scenes video took me 8 hours to edit. So that's just to kind of give you guys a little perspective. For a 6-minute video and a 4-minute video, takes 11 or 12 hours and 8 hours to edit. So so yeah, but yeah, so it's you can see why it's very like draining. I love doing these podcasts, like just randomly. I just want to say this, like I just love doing these. Like these are really chill. But yeah, at that state of mind, I was not to the point where I wanted to put all of my creative energy into all of the videos yet. I wasn't at that point yet until like once again, like soon before the return video came out. So I'm just, bear with me, guys. I'm editing those videos as creatively as possible. Don't get me wrong, I still think those videos are very creative. I'm putting as much creativity as I possibly can into every video. But, like with the It's Finally Here video where I unboxed my SD card, obviously that's not necessarily meant to be ridiculously creative. It's more so just, it's more for like comedy purposes. So after I get out all of the videos where I have a mustache still that were pre-recorded on, which they're all from my camera. Those are the ones I'm editing on OpenShot and everything. Once I get all those out, then I can really utilize then I can really utilize my creative potential to its full extent. I kind of feel like that sounded really arrogant and pretentious, but like I'm just talking about the videos. I'm not saying I'm like the most like overlord creative YouTuber ever. I'm just saying. The Q&A video, just quickly I want to speak on that and tell you guys, literally ask your freaking questions. I swear to God, I will come to your house and slaughter your family. No, but literally guys, like I only have 2 questions on the Q&A video, and none on Twitter yet, and none on Instagram, but I did say preferably in the comments of the announcement video, but regardless, I don't care where at this point. I don't care if it's in this video, even though this has nothing to do with it. Ask questions. I literally had 4 questions, which is double what I have currently in the last Q&A, which was like, 8-9 months ago, when I had less than half the subscribers I have now, like literally. So yeah, just ask your questions, and if we're going on a month at some point with that Q&A announcement video just like literally sitting there, and I haven't put out the Q&A yet, if we're going on like a month, at that point I'm just gonna say screw it and just film it with those 2 questions. But literally guys, this is your chance. If you have a question for me, think about it and ask, like whatever it is, I don't care. but I don't want to make it a 1-minute video, you know? Like, I don't want to have a 2-question Q&A. Like, that just sounds ridiculous. And I know we can get more because we did more the last time when I had half the subscribers. I'm not complaining. I'm not trying to sound like, wah. But literally just like, I'm just trying to, it's for you guys, because I know those videos don't get that many views. So like, just the announcement didn't get very many views. It was like 45 views, I think, and I was upset that I put RIPX in that video, because I should have thought about how many views it was gonna get. Not that that's what I'm looking for. Good God, that sounded terrible. But I just want people to know that I cared about X, and I just want as many people to see the RIPX thing and whatever as possible. Because just quickly, I'm gonna speak on that. But I was a fan of him before he died. I know he's gained a lot of fans, or like fake fans, since he died, and that's kind of, I don't like being labeled like that, because I've literally used his songs in videos. Like, the first time I used one of his songs in a video was like 5-6 months ago. I don't know. I think maybe closer to 4 or 5 months, but it was like the someone challenged me to box video, and I used "Look at Me" at a point where I was literally just like cutting open a sock. Like, I was cutting a sock off of my foot and just played "Look at Me," just because that song just goes well with things like that. But you know, and then obviously he was literally my outro song even before he died, and yeah. So, but yeah, I should have thought about how many views that was gonna get, and put RIPX in a video that I knew would get more views, so I could kind of spread the message of, you know, RIP, because he was a straight up legend. I don't even care about the negative connotations to saying his name. I really don't care, because all of that is literally just allegations, and people, that's a whole other video. But I'm just saying. So yeah, guys, get those questions in for the Q&A, because I'll answer them. Whatever it is, I'll answer it. So I think I mentioned this earlier, but series, and I feel like a broken record right now, but I am trying to get back on the series, and everything. My name is Dark Series Creator, and I haven't done a series in 6 months. Going on 6 months in like a week though. But yeah, like it's a, I don't know, it's bad. Like, I'm working on conceptualizing episodes and everything. But once again, guys, just bear with me. It's all about those pre-recorded videos. I just need to edit those, get those out, and then we can move on to the really good stuff that you guys are waiting for. Or at least some of you guys. Some of you guys aren't ridiculously like emo, and some of you just don't watch Dark then. So, but yeah, guys, that will be coming back. It has not stopped. I've gotten questions like, not for the Q&A. No questions to the Q&A. But I've had people IRL, or not, actually, yeah, well, I've had people ask IRL, but I've had people ask on Instagram like a while back before the Q&A announcement video came out. Hey, did I mention my Q&A yet? Yeah, but it didn't stop. It's still, like, I'm still making series, or I wouldn't be Dark Series Creator, but yeah, and just like shout out to any of my friends who have helped me with darkness, and then just like shout out to you guys, because that's pretty awesome. I'm probably gonna need more of my friends to help me again with more episodes and stuff. So shout out, like, straight up. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, guys, I am sorry, because this video was like really long. Like, I was expecting maybe like 12 minutes or so for this video, 15 at most, like. But yeah, so literally I don't think anyone's gonna comment this, because this is a really long video. But if you guys made it to the end of this video, comment the word emo. Literally just the word emo. That was literally, like, I was trying to think of a word a second ago, and that was literally just like the first thing that came to mind. That's sad. But yeah, so once again, thank you guys for everyone who watched these, and while we're being appreciative, once again, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. It's so awesome. I'm not trying to reiterate any other points that I made, but yeah, just once again, thank you guys so much for that. It's awesome, guys. And the views are going up. The views have been awesome lately, ever since I came back, which is a good thing, because my videos are getting progressively better. And now with the new editor, and now with my new motivation, and now with everything in my mindset that has changed, everything's gonna be better. So there's no better time for the views and the subscribers to be up. So yeah, but yeah, so alright, thank you guys so much. Yeah, so comment, email if you saw the whole thing, and I think that should be it. Whew. Bye, guys.